In the time-honored tradition of the type of spineless coward that would get involved in such a pathetic and degenerate pastime as gang stalking, local community harassment agents have become more evasive in their provocation methods in order to avoid being caught on my camera. The good thing about some cameras today, though, is that they also come with decent audio. So even though I may not catch the culprit in the act on video, if they said anything, there's a good chance the camera's microphone heard it too. So is the case in this video, which illustrates how local perps have resorted to waiting until my back is turned before saying anything. In this clip, a local community harassment agent, the individual you see on the screen, ambushes me from behind with a racial insult as I make my way into a community services center. As I've said before, racial provocation is one of the more common modes of attack that local perps like to engage in, as it doesn't take much more than a handful of brain cells to do it. And the hope is that repeated attacks of this kind will eventually cause me to snap, like the proverbial death by 1,000 cuts. Normally I might not have bothered making and posting this video, since I didn't actually catch the perp on film. I almost didn't, but I'm familiar with this individual. I know what he sounds like, and the perp shouted it out so loudly, and I think the microphone picked it up clearly enough, so I decided to post the video, as it all adds up in conveying just how cracked in the head these gang-stalking lunatics are. Just as I mentioned in one of my other videos, community harassment agents like to send those who would be classed as vulnerable on provocation assignments. This perp happens to fit that bill, as he has a physical disability, so any kind of hostility from me in response is going to be the perfect pretext for someone calling the police. I also mentioned in that video that gang stalkers never act alone. If you only see one, you can be sure there are others tucked away somewhere nearby ready to do their part. In my case, that means calling the police. And that's the whole point of street theatre like this, to bring me into contact with the criminal justice system, or a mental health hospital, and picture me as a menace to decent society, though I suspect they would prefer I enter the criminal justice system. That's why I never go anywhere without my trusty camera.